from the lips of Hanuman, who was hidden in the Shimshupa Vriksha. Sita Mata wondered who it could be. Okay. Now, in the 33rd Sarga, Hanuman makes himself known to Sita Mata. In the previous class, we saw how he presented himself before her. The essence of the first pada of Tadvidhi Pranipatena Shloka was conveyed by Hanuman's body language and his behavior. Okay, now he is proceeding to very diplomatically question her. Okay, so as to put her at ease and get her to open up about her situation. This is where we are. Okay. का त्वं भवसि रुद्राणां का त्वं भवसि रुद्राणां मरुतां वावरानने मरुतां वावरानने वसूनां वावरारोहे वसूनां वावरारोहे देवता प्रतिभासि मे देवता प्रतिभासि मे का त्वं भवसि रुद्राणां मरुतां वावरानने का त्वं भवसि रुद्राणां मरुतां वावरानने वसूनां वावरारोहे देवता प्रतिभासि मे वसूनां वावरारोहे देवता प्रतिभासि मे टुगेदर का त्वं भवसि रुद्राणां मरुतां वावरानने वसूनां वावरारोहे देवता प्रतिभासि मे. The verb is pratibhasi. May pratibhasi. You appear to me. This is how you appear to me, he is saying. How is he addressing her? Hey Varanane. Oh, one with the auspicious face. Okay. Tvam Rudranam Marutam Va Vasunam Ka Bhavasi. Tvam, you. Rudranam, of the Rudras. We know that there are 11 Rudras. Correct? Do you belong to the Rudras? Or Marutamva, do you belong to the 49 Maruts? Va, Vasunam, do you belong to the 8 Vasus? Ka Bhavasi, who are you? Vararohe, oh fine lady. Devata me pratibhasi. Devata, a goddess. Okay. Tilaka in his commentary says, because she has all the Divya Rupa Lakshana, she appears like a Devata. So, you appear like a Devata to me, me pratibhasi. This is how you appear to me. You must surely be a celestial maiden. I'm sure many of you know there are 33 main categories of Devas. When we say 33, the 33 crore, crore is not crore, literally to be translated. Koti. Koti means category. Okay, 33 categories, 12 Adityas, 11 Rudras, Ashtavasus. That way the categorization happens. So you must surely belong to the group of Devas, is what he is saying here. Kim nu Chandramasa Hina Kim nu Chandramasa Hina Patita Vibhudhalayat Patita Vibhudhalayat Rohini Jyotisham Sreshtha Rohini Jyotisham Sreshtha Sreshtha Sarvagunanvita Sreshtha Sarvagunanvita Ka Tvam Bhavasi Kalyani Ka Tvam Bhavasi Kalyani Tvamaninditalochane Tvamaninditalochane Kim nu Chandramasa Hina Patita Vibhudhalayat Kim nu Chandramasa Hina Patita Vibhudhalayat Rohini Jyotisham Sreshtha Sreshtha Sarvagunanvita रोहिणी ज्योतिषां श्रेष्ठा श्रेष्ठा सर्वगुणान्विता का त्वं भवसि कल्याणि त्वम् अनिन्दितलोचने का त्वं भवसि कल्याणि त्वमनिन्दितलोचने टुगेदर किं नु चन्द्रमसा हीना पतिता विबुधालयात् रोहिणी ज्योतिषां श्रेष्ठा श्रेष्ठा सर्वगुणान्विता का त्वं भवसि कल्याणि त्वम् अनिन्दितलोचने. So here, hey Kalyani. Okay, oh auspicious one. Aninditalochane. Oh one with blameless eyes. Okay. Chandramasa hina vibudhalayat patita. Jyotisha sreshtha sreshtha sarvagunanvita rohini kimno katvam bhavasi tvam. Two questions are there. Katvam bhavasi tvam, second question. First question ends with kimnu. Let's see the question. Chandramasa hina, separated from the moon. What is separated from the moon? Always in Sahitya, Rohini Nakshatra. Correct? So, Chandramasa hina, vibudhalayat patita. Vibudha refers to a deva. Okay, vibudhalaya refers therefore to Swargaloka. Vibudhalayam is another name for Swargalokam. Okay, so Vibudhalayat patita, fallen from Swargaloka. Jyotisha Sreshtha, among the luminous objects. Here when we say Jyotisham Sreshtha, we must say Taranam. Among the Taras, she is the Sreshtha. Sreshtha Sarvagunanvita, foremost with all the best qualities. Rohini, are you the Rohini Nakshatra that has taken human form and fallen on earth, fallen from Swargaloka, separated from Chandra? Is that why you are looking so sad and bereft? Look at the poetic imagination and going through Hanuman's mind. Sita Mata in Bhuloka, in Ashokavana, appears like this celestial Rohini Nakshatram that has been separated from Chandra and has fallen on the earth. Okay, and then he asks her, Tvam ka bhavasi? Who are you? Okay. Next shloka. I hope the meaning is clear. There are two questions in the sentence. Are you Rohini? And the next question is, who are you? Kopadva yadi va mohat. Kopadva yadi va mohat. Bhattaram asite kshane. Bhattaram asite kshane. Vasishtham kopayitva tvam. Vasishtham kopayitva tvam. Nasi kalyanyarundhati. Nasi kalyanyarundhati. Kopadvayati va mohat. Bhattaram asite kshane. Kopadvayati va mohat. Bhattaram asite kshane. Vasishtham kopayitva tvam. Nasi kalyanyarundhati. Vasishtham kopayitva tvam. Nasi kalyanyarundhati. Together. Kopadvayadi va mohat. Bhattaram asite kshane. Vasishtham kopayitva tvam. Nasi kalyanyarundhati. Na asi, are you not? Is the verb. Asite kshane. Asita means dark. Sita means white. Asita means black, dark. Asite kshane. O one with dark eyes. Tvam, you. Kopadva, out of anger. Yadi, va, or else. Mohat, due to some kind of delusion. Okay, caused due to some kind of a misunderstanding. Bhartaram, husband, Vasishta. Kopayitva, having angered him, not being angry with Vasishta. Kopayitva means to make angry. Having made Vasishta angry. Okay, Arundhati is the epitome of patience. Okay, she doesn't get angry. Did you make him angry is the question. Did you make your husband angry? Vasishtham kopayitva, having angered Vasishta Rishi. Oh Kalyani, oh auspicious one. Arundhati Nasi, are you Arundhati? Okay, so in this shloka we find Hanuman is equating Sita Mata with Arundhati and say, after having angered Vasishta, did you wander away and did you come here, O Arundhati? Okay, so the benefit of this particular shloka, 8th shloka of Sarga 33, Arundhati Smaranam, is for happiness in the marriage. Okay, to make sure that your husband is not angry with you and vice versa. You are not angry with your husband. So for happiness in your married life. 8th shloka of 33. Hanuman is doing Arundhati Smaranam. Albeit in the context of separated Vasishta and Arundhati. Okay. Pativratya Phalam, as Anantarama Dikshitar says. Okay, so we'll move. को नु पुत्रः पिता भ्राता को नु पुत्रः पिता भ्राता भर्ता वा ते सुमध्यमे भर्ता वा ते सुमध्यमे कस्मान् लोकादमुं लोकम् कस्मान् लोकात् अमुं लोकम् गतं त्वम् अनुशोचसि गतं त्वम् अनुशोचसि को नु पुत्रः पिता भ्राता भर्ता वा ते सुमध्यमे को नु पुत्रः पिता भ्राता भर्ता वा ते सुमध्यमे कस्मान् लोकात् अमुं लोकम् गतं त्वम् अनुशोचसि कस्मात् लोकात् अमुं लोकम् गतं त्वम् अनुशोचसि. Together. को नु पुत्रः पिता भ्राता भर्ता वा ते सुमध्यमे कस्मान् लोकात् अमुं लोकम् गतं त्वम् अनुशोचसि. Verb is अनुशोचसि. You are sorrowful. Okay, so he is trying to see why is she sorrowful. Sumadhyame. Madhyama bhaga refers to the waist. So when a lady is addressed as Sumadhyame, it means one with a beautiful slender waist. Okay, so one with a beautiful waist. Asmat lokat. From this world. Amum lokam. From that world. Asmat lokat. From that world. Amum lokam. This world. Gatam tvam. Having come. You. Anushochasi. Are sad. Te, your, putraha, son, pita, father, bhrata, brother, bharta, husband, va, or else, konu, who is it? Who is your father, brother, husband, or son? Is the question asked by Hanuman. From which loka have you come? You have come to our loka from some other place. Having come here, you are sorrowful, being separated from your husband. Or is it that you are sorrowing on account of the loss of your father or your brother or your son? Who is he? Name him, is what Hanuman is asking. रोदनादति निश्वासात् रोदनात् अति निश्वासात् भूमि संस्पर्शनादपि न त्वां देवीमहं मन्ये न त्वां देवीमहं मन्ये राज्ञः संज्ञावधारणात् रोदनादति निश्वासात् भूमि संस्पर्शनात् अपि रोदनादति निश्वासात् भूमि संस्पर्शनादपि न त्वां देवीमहं मन्ये राज्ञः संज्ञावधारणात् न त्वां देवीमहं मन्ये राज्ञः संज्ञावधारणात् टुगेदर रोदनादति निश्वासात् भूमि संस्पर्शनादपि न त्वां देवीमहं मन्ये राज्ञः संज्ञावधारणात् न मन्ये I do not believe रोदनात् because you are crying ati nishwasat because you are breathing heavily. Remember, everything is in Panchami Vibhakti. Rodanat, Nishwasat. Panchami Vibhakti indicates Hetu, Karana. Okay, why is she? What is she doing? Because you are crying. Because you are sighing heavily. Bhumi Samsparshanat. Because you are touching the ground. Ragyaha Sangyavadharanat. Ragyaha. Sashti Vibhakti Ekavachanam. Of royalty. Sangyavadharanat, due to bearing the symbols of belonging to royalty. Tvam, you, Devim, as a goddess, aham na manye, I do not believe. So here, it's not like Hanuman doesn't know that she is not a goddess. I mean, she is Sita Mata, Jagan Mata herself. It's not like he doesn't know. But he is explaining his reasoning. Look at the reasoning he is giving. Because you are crying, because you are sighing heavily, because you are touching the ground. Do you understand why he is saying that? So why should she not be a Devi because of these three signs?
Because devatas can't touch the ground, they don't have sorrows. So yeah, I think
No,
so,
actually,
ma'am.
even Devatas experience some kind of sorrow, but they cannot generate water from their eyes. Okay. And the Devatas, if they sigh heavily, the way Pranavayu comes out for us human beings, for Devatas, Pranavayu will not come like that. Okay. The way the human body works is very different from a Devata Sharira. It is not capable of producing tears. It is not capable of producing sighs of sadness. It does not touch the ground. It wanders a feet above the ground or a few inches above the ground. Please don't equate it with the modern perception of a ghost. Okay, these are celestial beings. They don't do Prithvi Sparshana because of a reason. Does anyone know the reason? There is a reason for it. One is Prithvi is not their place. Their Karma Bhumi is not Prithvi. Correct? That's why they are not born in Prithvi. They are not of Prithvi. They are not made of Parthiva Dravya. They are not made of earthly matter. We are all made of earthly matter. Every human being that is there on earth, every animal, every plant, every object on earth is a Parthiva Dravya, made of earth. Celestial beings, Devatas, are not made of earth. Okay? They don't belong to the earth. It is not their Karma Bhuvi. That is one straightforward reason. But there is a slightly more Bhakti Bhava oriented reason also. Does anyone know? What is earth? Who is earth? She is
She is also a goddess, no, ma'am.
Bhuma Devi.
Bhudevi is also a goddess. So we,
And who is she? Bhuma Devi is Lord Vishnu
Vishnu's
Patni.
consort.
Ah, so that is why even when we touch the earth, what do we say? Samudra Vasane Devi, Parvatasthanamanditate, Padasparsham Subhyam, Padasparsham Kshamaswame, we say. Correct? So why do we say that? Because it is not, we should also beg forgiveness for touching her feet. But the Devatas are very conscious. Lord Vishnu's Bhuma Devi's form, they will not touch with their feet. That is why they don't touch. It is not because there's some ghostly creature who likes to float around or things like that. There is a logic. Okay, so that is why Hanuman says of three reasons: no tears, no heavy no tears for devas, no heavy sighs and breaths of sadness, and no bhumi sparshana for them. And therefore, and you also bear the signs of royalty. What sign of royalty does she bear? Half her ornaments are gone, half her clothes are gone. What she wears, what little she wears, are of excellent quality. The silk Kaushaya Vastra that she wears, although soiled by months of not washing, and she herself appears haggard and fatigued, and absolutely not, having not eaten, she looks absolutely wan, pale, sad. Despite all that, she carries the bearing of one who is belonging to royalty. That is the meaning of Sangya Vadharana. Sangya means signs. Raja carries signs of umbrella, okay, his palanquin, his throne, like that. Whereas in this case, these are not outward signs. This is the way she carries herself. She looks like a Rajamahishi, and therefore you appear like royalty, and therefore you cannot be a Devata. Okay, Hanuman, knowing fully well it is Sita Mata, still tells all this to her so that she becomes confident and she opens her mouth and talks to him. Trusts him and talks to him. Vyanjanani hite yani व्यञ्जनानि हि ते यानि लक्षणानि च लक्षये लक्षणानि च लक्षये महिषी भूमिपालस्य महिषी भूमिपालस्य राजकन्यासि मे मता राजकन्यासि मे मता व्यञ्जनानि हि ते यानि लक्षणानि च लक्षये व्यञ्जनानि हि ते यानि लक्षणानि च लक्षये महिषी भूमिपालस्य राजकन्यासि मे मता महिषी भूमिपालस्य राजकन्यासि मे मता टुगेदर व्यञ्जनानि हि ते यानि लक्षणानि च लक्षये महिषी भूमिपालस्य राजकन्यासि मे मता असि you are verb te yani vyanjanani lakshanani te your yani those which vyanjanani signs lakshanani marks identifying marks cha lakshaye that I see. That's also a verb. Lakshaye, what I see. Bhumipalasya mahishi. Bhumipalasya. Bhumipala refers to a king. Bhubhrit, Bhumipalaha. These are all words for a king. Bhumipalaha. Bhumipalasya, of a king. Mahishi, consort. Rajakanya, or a princess. Cha. Sorry, and a princess. Cha. Asi iti me mata is what I believe. I believe that you are both born to a royal family and married into a royal family. So it's like you are steeped in royalty. You are not an ordinary person married into royalty, nor are you the princess of a royal family married to an ordinary person. You are a princess married to a king. So you definitely are royal. So I have identified is my belief, says Hanuman. Me mata, iti me mata. रावणेन जनस्थानात् रावणेन जनस्थानात् बलादपहृता यदि सीता त्वम् असि भद्रं ते सीता त्वम् असि भद्रं ते तन्ममा चक्ष्व पृच्छतः तन्ममा चक्ष्व पृच्छतः रावणेन जनस्थानात् बलादपहृता यदि रावणेन जनस्थानात् बलादपहृता यदि सीता त्वम् असि भद्रं ते तन्ममा चक्ष्व पृच्छतः सीता त्वम् असि भद्रं ते तन्ममा चक्ष्व पृच्छतः टुगेदर रावणेन जनस्थानात् बलादपहृता यदि सीता त्वम् असि भद्रं ते तन्ममा चक्ष्व पृच्छतः achakshva asi these are the verbs. Achakshva means you tell me. Okay. Tvam, you. Janasthanat, from Janasthana. Ravanena balat apahrita Sita Yadi Ravanena by Ravana. Balat forcibly. Apahrita abducted. Sita yadi asi. If you are indeed Sita Mata. Tat prichataha. That one who is asking, Mama, me. Essentially, I am asking you. Tat prichataha mama. Okay. That to one who is asking to me, Achakshva, tell, te bhadram. If you will tell me, I wish you well. May all auspiciousness augur to you. May all auspiciousness accrue to you. So he is finally opening his cards. He is telling, if you are indeed Sita Mata, please tell me. It is good. Please tell me. Okay, I am the one who is asking you. Please tell. Okay. यथा हि तव वै दैन्यम् यथा हि तव वै दैन्यम् रूपं चाप्यति मानुषम् रूपं चाप्यति मानुषम् तपसा चान्वितो वेषः तपसा चान्वितो वेषस्त्वं राममहिषी ध्रुवम् त्वं राममहिषी ध्रुवम् यथा हि तव वै दैन्यम् रूपं चाप्यति मानुषम् यथा हि तव वै दैन्यम् रूपं चाप्यति मानुषम् तपसा चान्वितो वेषस्त्वं राममहिषी ध्रुवम् तपसा चान्वितो वेषस्त्वं राममहिषी ध्रुवम् टुगेदर यथा हि तव वै दैन्यम् रूपं चाप्यति मानुषम् तपसा चान्वितो वेषस्त्वं राममहिषी ध्रुवम्. Here we have to add the verb asi. You are. Tava dainyam. Atimanusham rupam. Cha. Tapasa anvitaha veshaha yatha. Tvam Dhruvam Rama Mahishi Asi. You surely are Rama's consort. What are the words? Tava Dainyam. Seeing your miserable plight. Obviously separated from Rama, she looks miserable. Atimanusham Rupam. Your form, it just cannot be human. It appears like a divine form. Cha. And Tapasa Anvitaha Veshaha. Veshaha, dress. Not the form. Veshaha means the attire. Tapasa Anvitaha, endowed with austerity. What is the meaning of Tapasa Anvitaha, dress? What it basically means is, on account of separation from Rama, she does not do even the bare minimum. She doesn't even bother to change her clothes. In the same Vesha that she wore when she was separated from Rama, she continues to be. Hanuman says even that is a mark of tapasya. In the absence of her husband, she refused to change even her garment. Okay, so tapasa anvitaha veshaha. Even her garment is now qualified with the adjective of being austere. Okay, yatha, as much. Tvam dhruvam Rama Mahishi. You surely are Rama's queen. Rama Mahishi asi. You surely are Rama's queen. So he explains how he deduces. Satasya vachanam shrutva Satasya vachanam shrutva Rama kirtana harshita Rama kirtana harshita Uvacha vakyam vaidehi Uvacha vakyam vaidehi Hanumantam drumashritam Hanumantam drumashritam Satasya vachanam shrutva Rama kirtana harshita Satasya vachanam shrutva Rama kirtana harshita Uvacha vakyam vaidehi Hanumantam drumashritam उवाच वाक्यं वैदेही हनुमन्तं द्रुमाश्रितं टुगेदर सा तस्य वचनं श्रुत्वा रामकीर्तनहर्षिता उवाच वाक्यं वैदेही हनुमन्तं द्रुमाश्रितम्. So now she is replying to him. Okay. Uvacha. She spoke. Vakyam uvacha. She spoke some words. Sa Vaidehi. That Vaidehi. Tasya vachanam shrutva. Kasya Hanumataha. Hanuman's vachana. Having heard Hanuman's words. Ramakirtana Harshita. Pleased by the singing of Rama's names. Drumashritam Hanumantam. Drumashritam. One who is at the base of the tree. Hanuman. Vakyam uvacha. To him, she spoke the following words. Dvitiya vibhakti. Hanumantam. Dvitiya vibhakti. To Hanuman, she spoke these words. Okay, so next shloka is about what she says to Hanuman. Prithivyam rajasimhana. Prithivyam rajasimhana. Mukhyasya viditatmanaha. Mukhyasya viditatmanaha. Snusha dasharathasyaaham. Snusha dasharathasyaaham. Shatru sainya pratapinaha. Shatru sainya pratapinaha. Prithivyam rajasimhanam. Mukhyasya viditatmanaha. Prithivyam rajasimhanam. Mukhyasya viditatmanaha. Snusha dasharathasyaaham. Shatru sainya pratapinaha. Snusha dasharathasyaaham. Shatru sainya pratapinaha. Together. Prithivyam rajasimhanam. Mukhyasya viditatmanaha. Snusha dasharathasyaaham. Shatru sainya pratapinaha. So here, these are the first words told by Sita Mata. I'm sure many of you are able to understand the meaning of this. You don't need me to tell it also. Look at the words coming from her mouth. She's not saying Sita's name. She's not telling Rama's name. As we've seen earlier, the first way she identifies herself in this Janma is as Dasharatha's daughter-in-law. Okay, so how does she say? Prithivyam Rajasimhanam Mukhyasya Viditatmanaha Shatru Sainya Pratapinaha Dasharathasya Snusha Aham Asmi. This is like her introduction line. Prithivyam Rajasimhanam. In the earth, Rajasimhanam. Among the lions, among the kings, among the lion kings or among the brave kings. Mukhyasya, of the important one. Viditatmanaha, of the knower of the self. Shatru Sainya Pratapinaha, the one who is capable of slaying or who has the valor to slay the enemy's army. That Dasharatha's daughter-in-law I am. Okay. When we interpret it and go take a deep dive into the deeper meaning, we know, okay, she is the Guru. What is the Guru's nature? To draw the mind away from the 10 Indriyas, Dasharathas, Snusha, daughter-in-law, whose job therefore is to help the Jivatma. The Guru's job is therefore to help the Jivatma turn inward, away from the distractions of all the objects of the senses. Correct? To become, that is why the word Viditatmanaha is used, of the knower of the self. One who is able to draw the mind away from the sense objects is the one who is finally successful in knowing the reality of the self. Okay, that is the Guru's job, to be a Viditatma, one who knows the self and who can make the student draw his mind away, or make his Sishya draw his mind away from the sensory distractions towards the inner self. Okay, That is why she describes herself like this. Interestingly, what is Hanuman's first word to Sita Mata? Does anyone remember? This was the third shloka. Kanu Padma Palashakshi Klishta Kausheya Vasini Drumasya Shakham Alambhya Tisthasi Tvam Anindite. By using the epithet Anindita for Sita Mata and conveying that she is blameless in the entire episode, he seeks to win her trust. Attitude of the Sishya, we saw that Vidya Pradipatena shown in the previous two shlokas. How did he come before Sita Mata? And what is his approach when you call someone blameless? It means that you're going with complete trust in their nobility. The Guru's nobility, knowledge, and character are completely respected and worshipped by the Shishya, namely Hanuman. That is why Anindita. And what does the Guru do? Draw the mind away from the sense distractions, take the mind inward to make the Shishya Viditatmana. So that is the deeper loka happening in Ramayana as Sita is now having her samvada with Hanuman. Now we'll go back to the story. Till now everyone's on board, right? Suddenly I changed track, I hope. And we've talked of this track earlier many times. So I'm sure it makes sense and you know where we are coming from. Okay, so now we'll go into the next shloka. If any questions, please ask. Think and ask later also, okay. Okay, now comes the daughter part. Jnani's daughter. Guru is born of Jnana. Guru's job is to be Dasharatha's Nusha. Discuss. Duhita janakasyaham vaidehasya mahatmanaha Siteti namna choktaham bharya ramasya dhimatah duhita janakasyaham vaidehasya mahatmanaha Vaidehasya mahatmanaha Siteti namna choktaham bharya ramasya dhimatah Siteti namna choktaham bharya ramasya dhimatah. Together. Duhita janakasyaham vaidehasya mahatmanaha Siteti namna choktaham bharya ramasya dhimatah. Okay. Bharya asmi. Okay. Aham vaidehasya mahatmanaha janakasya Sita namna duhita asmi. Aham namna ukta. Sorry, I'll tell that again. Aham mahatmanaha vaidehasya janakasya Sita namna cha ukta duhita asmi ramasya dhimatah ramasya bharya asmi. Okay, we have to add the verb asmi. What does it mean? Aham, I. Janakasya Vaidehasya Mahatmanaha. Mahatmanaha, the great one. Vaidehasya of Videha. Janakasya, Janaka's daughter. I am Janaka's daughter. By name Sita. Sita Namna cha Ukta. Aham Ramasya Dhimatah Ramasya Bharya. I am the wise Rama's wife. Okay, again going back to the analogy. The Guru is born of Jnana. Okay, born of Jnana, only the Guru can give Jnana to the disciple. An Ajnani Guru can never lead. It's like a blind Guru can never lead the Shishya. A Guru has to be born of Jnana. And what is the Guru's nature? To be like Dasharatha's Nusha. What is that job? To keep pulling the mind away from distractions so that the mind is focused inwards. And therefore, what is the fruit of it? Being Rama's Bharya. Bhagavan will take our weight. Bharya means what? One whose weight is taken. Bharta means one who bears the weight. Who bears our weight? So real Bharta in this world only is Lord Vishnu. Correct. So here, Ramasya Bharya. Rama's wife, one whose responsibility is now Bhagavan's. Okay, that way. Now, next shloka. Any questions, please ask. I went a little fast here, but we know these things. So if you have a question, you can ask me. समाद्वादश तत्राहं समाद्वादश तत्राहं राघवस्य निवेशने भुञ्जाना मानुषान् भोगान् सर्वकाम समृद्धिनी समाद्वादश तत्राहं राघवस्य निवेशने समाद्वादश तत्राहं राघवस्य निवेशने भुञ्जानामानुषान् भोगान् सर्वकाम समृद्धिनी भुञ्जानामानुषान् भोगान् सर्वकाम समृद्धिनी. Together. समाद्वादश तत्राहं राघवस्य निवेशने भुञ्जानामानुषान् भोगान् सर्वकाम समृद्धिनी. सर्वकाम समृद्धिनी, adjective for samaha. Okay, द्वादश समाह भुञ्जाना अस्मि, I am. Aham, I. Tatra, there. Raghavasya niveshane, in Rama's palace. Okay. Manushan, bhogan. Manushan, earthly. Bhogan, delights. Bhunjana, enjoyed. For Sarvakama Samriddhini Dvadasha Samaha, for 12 whole years, which were filled with Sarvakama Samriddhini, filled with all my desires, all that I wanted, I enjoyed for 12 years in Raghava's palace. So she's telling her story. So we see initially at least that Hanuman is successful in getting Sita Mata to confirm her identity. Tatra त्रयोदशे वर्षे राज्येनेक्ष्वाकुनन्दनम् अभिषेचयितुं राजा सोपाध्यायः प्रचक्रमे तत्र त्रयोदशे वर्षे राज्येनेक्ष्वाकुनन्दनम् तत्र त्रयोदशे वर्षे राज्येनेक्ष्वाकुनन्दनम् अभिषेचयितुं राजा सोपाध्यायः प्रचक्रमे अभिषेचयितुं राजा सोपाध्यायः प्रचक्रमे. Together. तत्र त्रयोदशे वर्षे राज्येनेक्ष्वाकुनन्दनम् अभिषेचयितुं राजा सोपाध्यायः प्रचक्रमे. Arranged. Who arranged? Tataha, then. Trayodashe varshe, in the 13th year. Sopadhyayaha, sa upadhyayena saha, with his guru, who Vasishta. Raja Dasharatha. Ikshvakunandanam. Okay. Here Rama is referred to as Ikshvakunandana. Ikshvakunandanam, to Dutiya Vibhakti, refers to Ramam. Okay, Ikshvakunandana means what? Nandana means son. But you know what Nandana actually means? It comes from Nandadhatu. One who delights is the son. Nandana, the one who delights. So Ikshvakunandana means the delight of the Ikshvakus. Okay. Rajyena, with the kingdom. Abhishechayitum, to coronate. Prachakrame, made arrangements. Okay, arranged. So we understand from here the 12 years after being married happily, in the 13th year after they got married, Rama's coronation plans started taking place. तस्मिन् सम्भ्रियमाणे तु राघवस्याभिषेचने कैकेयी नाम भर्तार देवी वचनमब्रवीत्. In the Gita Press book, I think it is Bhartaram Devi Vachana Abravita. That is not wrong at all. In fact, Samasta Bhartara Devi is a little weird. I'll chant it now as Bhartaram. Though I think in the chanting guide, I may have chanted it as Bhartara because I would have gone with the Giri book. Kaikeyi Nama Bhartaram Devi Vachanam Abravita. Together. Tasmin Sambhri. Yeah, please ask Saraswati.
No, here in my book, that is Giri book only. Kaikeyi Nama Bhattaram Itam Vachanam Abravit.
Giri book.
Yeah, I got from Giri only.
Maybe it is a slightly different Giri book. Bhartara is what is there in the book that.
Okay. Bhartaram Itam Vachanam Abravit.
That's also perfectly okay. Meaning is completely sensible. You can actually, that's what my suggestion to all of you is: in class, follow the common text. At home, when you're doing Parayana, do what you're comfortable with. If you want to still follow the common text, make sure you get the Giri book, the green Giri book, and just follow. Okay. Only book which will be very difficult for people to follow is Ramakrishna Math book, because there many shlokas are up and down mixed up. Gita Press book is very similar. Vebalim book is very similar. Many books are there. They are all very, very similar. The reason why we took the Giri book is because it goes best with all the commentaries. So all the 3 commentaries, I don't have to leave out any shloka. I can take every shloka neatly from the commentaries based on this book, which is why we took this.
Mine says Shivakasi Babko Offset Private Limited.
What?
This is Sengalipuram Brahmasri Anantarama Dikshara.
So there'll be there.
Babko Offset Private Limited. So it's
It'll be different. It'll be different. There are a few different.
but mostly it is the one or two.
Yeah, 1 or 2. Yeah, it's somewhat like Gita Press book. It'll be.
Yeah.
Okay. So we'll go into the meaning. Did we chant? No, we'll chant it once more. Tasmin sambhriyamane tu raghavasya Kaikeyi nama bhartaram devi vachanam abravit. Idam vachanam abravit is also okay. Even the chandas will match. Okay. So now let's get into the meaning. Abravit spoke. Now who spoke? We know Kaikeyi spoke. Tasmin. At that, in that abhishechane, tasmin abhishechane sati, tasmin raghavasya abhishechane sati. At the time of coronation of Rama, it is about to happen. Sambhriyamane, when tasmin abhishechane sambhriyamane sati, when all the preparations were happening, Kaikeyi nama Devi, Kaikeyi named queen Bhartaram to her husband. Okay, idam vachanam abravit. These words she spoke. Okay. This one is Lord Rama will address Kaikeyi as Mata, even in exile, even after war. Sita Mata will address Dasharatha with all respect. He will be Pradhana in her mind. But Kaikeyi will be Kaikeyi Nama Devi only. Because she is still a woman, no? She is that role she plays faultlessly. Okay, Kaikeyi Nama Devi, Bhartaram Vachanam Abravit, not even Raja Vachanam Abravit. She spoke to, because, and look at the relationship between Kaikeyi and Dasharatha at the time of her setting forth. The condition was that of husband and wife only, not of a queen to the king. Because a queen will not speak something which is adharma to the king. A wife may ask whatever she wants. You promised me, you have to give me what you promised. So very nicely, the words have been very carefully chosen by Sita Mata and faithfully relayed by Valmiki Maharishi. Correct? That's what Brahma blessed him. Whatever happens, whoever they say, whatever they say, what goes on in their minds and whatever actions they do, you will see without any filters. And what you see, your job is to report. And Valmiki is very successfully and very faithfully reported. That's why Kaikeyi Nama Devi Bhartaram Vachanam Agri. To her husband, she spoke these words. Okay. न पिबेयं न खादेयं न पिबेयं न खादेयं प्रत्यहं मम भोजनं प्रत्यहं मम भोजनं एष मे जीवितस्यान्तो एष मे जीवितस्यान्तो रामो यत्यभिषिच्यते रामो यत्यभिषिच्यते न पिबेयं न खादेयं प्रत्यहं मम भोजनं न पिबेयं न खादेयं प्रत्यहं मम भोजनं एष मे जीवितस्यान्तो रामो यत्यभिषिच्यते एष मे जीवितस्यान्तो रामो यत्यभिषिच्यते together न पिबेयं न खादेयं प्रत्यहं मम भोजनं एष मे जीवितस्यान्तो रामो यत्यभिषिच्यते अभिषिच्यते यदि okay is one verb if you coordinate now if coordinated, sorry, not if you coordinate, if coordinated, let's see. Na pibeyam, I will not drink. Pratyaham bhojanam na kadeyam, daily I will not eat my food. Ramaha yadi avishichyate, if Rama is coordinated. Yeshaha, this, may, my, jivitasya antaha, is the end of my life. This is the end of my life. I refuse to eat or drink if you coordinate Rama. These were her very words to Dasharatha. यत्तदुक्तं त्वया वाक्यं यत्तदुक्तं त्वया वाक्यं प्रीत्या नृपति सत्तम तच्चेन्न वितथं कार्यं तच्चेन्न विततं कार्यं वनं गच्छतु राघवः यत्तदुक्तं त्वया वाक्यं प्रीत्या नृपति सत्तम यत्तदुक्तं त्वया वाक्यं प्रीत्या नृपति सत्तम तच्चेन्न वितथं कार्यं वनं गच्छतु राघवः तच्चेन्न वितथं कार्यं वनं गच्छतु राघवः together यत्तदुक्तं त्वया वाक्यं प्रीत्या नृपति सत्तम तच्चेन्न वितथं कार्यं वनं गच्छतु राघवः okay gachatu, may he go. Nrupati sattama, O foremost among kings. These are also Kaikeyi words. Okay, Kaikeyi is calling Dasharatha, O foremost among kings. Tvaya pritya, by your affection and love. Yat tat vakyam, that which you said. Uktam, that which you, yat tat vakyam uktam, those words which you had said. Tat, those. Vitatham na karyam, do not make it false. Vitatham means false. Na karyam means do not make it. Yadi Raghavaha, yadi, if Raghava vanam gachatu. So make Raghava go to the forest. Okay. Whatever words you had spoken earlier, by behaving like this, by going back on it, don't make your words false. Now here very carefully, Kaikeyi Mata is addressing him as a king. What is a king's duty? A king's foremost duty is to dharma, not to his child. Okay, what is his dharma? Satyam is pratamo dharma. So if he has given his word, he has to keep it up. So by indirectly calling him Nripati Sattama, oh greatest one among the kings, Kaikeyi Mata is ensuring that her work will be done. What words you gave me, don't go back on it. Because if you go back on it, you will make your words go untrue, which is which is a hani to Satyam. That is not your dharma. If you do that, if you don't want to do that, make sure that Rama goes to the forest. Okay, Ramaha vanam, Raghavaha vanam gacchatu. May Rama go to the forest. Gacchatu lot lakara. May he go to the forest. Okay. Saraja Satyavak Devya. Now look at the adjective for Raja, Satyavak. Saraja Satyavak Devya Varadanam Anusmaran Mumohavachanam Shrutva Kaikekyah Kruramapriyam Kaikekyah Kruramapriyam. Saraja Satyavak Devya Varadanam Saraja Satyavak Devya Varadanam Mumohavachanam Shrutva Kaikekyah Kruramapriyam. Mumohavachanam Shrutva Kaikekyah Kruramapriyam. Together. Saraja Satyavak Devya Varadanam Mumohavachanam Shrutva Kaikekyah Kruramapriyam. Mumoha, fainted. Satyavak Saharaja, sorry. Satyavak, the one whose words are always true. It also means the one who values truth. For him, speech must be truthful. That is when he gets the epithet Satyavak. Saharaja, that king. Devyaha, by the queen. Varadanam Anusmaran, being reminded of the boon granted by him. Devyaha, Kaikeyaha. Okay, Kaikeyaha. Kaikeyis. Kruram Apriyam Vachanam Shrutva. Kruram, cruel. Apriyam, unpleasant. Vachanam, words. Shrutva, Mumoha, fainted. He fainted. Okay. So the truthful king being reminded of his woes by Kaikeyi, hearing her cruel and unpleasant words, fainted. Tatastu sthaviro raja. Tatastu sthaviro raja. Satye dharme vyavasthitaha. Satye dharme vyavasthitaha. Jyeshtham yashasvinam putram. Jyeshtham yashasvinam putram. Rudan rajyam ayachata. Rudan rajyam ayachata. Tatastu sthaviro raja. Satye dharme vyavasthitaha. Tatastu sthaviro raja. Satye dharme vyavasthitaha. Jyeshtham yashasvinam putram. Rudan rajyam ayachata. Jyeshtham yashasvinam putram. Rudan rajyam ayachata. Together. Tatastu sthaviro raja. Satye dharme vyavasthitaha. Jyeshtham yashasvinam putram. Rudan rajyam ayachata. Ayachata, asked. Tataha, then. Satye dharme vyavasthitaha sthaviraha raja. Satye dharme, in satya, truth, and dharma. Vyavasthitaha, one who is established firmly. Sthaviraha means aged. Okay. Raja, king. Rudan, crying. Yashasvinam, jyeshtham. Putram, rajyam, ayachata. Rudan is Raja. Crying is king. What are the words for Rama? Yashasvinam, the one with fame. Yashas. Jyeshtham, the elder Putra, son. Rajyam ayachata, asked for the kingdom from his eldest son. You may think Raja is not yet coronated Rama. Why should he ask him for the kingdom? The reason is the preparations for the coronation had already begun. Okay. There is one important ritual called the Raksha Bandhanam, which is done to the Yuvaraja. To coronate somebody as Yuvaraja, a Raksha is tied around their arm and around the hand. That was already over. Seeing these ceremonies only, Mantara had gone and told Kaikeyi, okay, how can you do this? It is not like Kaikeyi did not know that Rama is going to be coronated. She was, after all, Dasharatha's favorite wife. Everything that happened, she also knew. But to plant that seed of jealousy and anger in her and to get her to ask for the boons was Mantara's job. She did that seeing these pre-ceremonies, including the Raksha Bandhanam. So once the Raksha Bandhanam is done, he is practically the Yuvaraja. So now it is Dasharatha's dharma to ask him back for the kingdom. So he said, please give it back to me. Right? Let's see the next shloka. Sorry, and the next shloka is not coming up. Next shloka is not coming up for some reason in my screen. It's not responding. Let me just chant the shloka. We'll close with the next one. Okay. Sapiturvachanam Shriman. Sapiturvachanam Shriman. Abhishekat param priyam. Abhishekat param priyam. Manasa purvamasadya. Manasa purvamasadya. Vacha pratigruhitavan. Vacha pratigruhitavan. Sapitur vachanam Shriman. Abhishekat param priyam. Sapitur vachanam Shriman. Abhishekat param priyam. Manasa purvamasadya. Vacha pratigruhitavan. Manasa purvamasadya. Vacha pratigruhitavan. Together. Sapitur vachanam Shriman. Abhishekat param priyam. Manasa purvamasadya. Vacha pratigruhitavan. Okay. Pratigruhitavan asit. Okay. So what does it mean? Shrima asit we have to add. Shriman, the illustrious one. Saha, Ramaha. Tituhu vachanam, father's words. Abhishekat param, greater than coronation itself. Considering his father's words to be more important than the coronation itself. So, Abhishekat param priyam, dear to him. Iti manasa purvam asadya. Manasa, mentally, purvam, first, asadya, having accepted. Vacha, by his words, pratigrihitavan, accepted. Okay, in this shloka, Sita Mata beautifully explains the mental condition of Rama in just half a line. Manasa purvamasadya, vacha pratigrihitavan. The attitude of a child to the parent, the attitude of a dutiful son to the father. Accept the words mentally and then say. Nowadays, what happens? They say yes, yes, yes verbally, but nothing gets done. Why? Because mental acceptance is not there. Whereas in Rama's case, mentally first accept, then verbally accept. Right? So, manasa purvamasadya vachasa pratigrihitavan. Pratigrihita, pratigrahana means acceptance. So accepted it mentally, accepted it verbally. This was Rama's response, she says. Okay. Because he obeyed his father promptly like this, because he considered his father's words to be greater than the coronation itself. So his acceptance was wholehearted. When Rama accepted his father's words, he did not do so with any kind of doubt or any kind of hesitation. It was direct acceptance, wholehearted acceptance, because there was complete trust in his father's words. That's all. Okay. Next shloka is very interesting. We'll the greatness of Rama is beautifully brought out in the next shloka. We will see that in the next session.